pop star gets in, so I probably should just do all the funnies right away. I'm probably gonna lose half of you in a half an hour. And they're playing Counter-Strike, so that's gonna be the worst ADD. Hey, squirrel. That's gonna go perfect for me. So welcome back. This is year 3. Who here besides me remembers all 3 years? I was more nervous than Alphonse Elric under an industrial strength magnet that first year. I had no idea how it was gonna go. God. Why did no one ever think to fill Alphonse with candy? Everyone would have loved it. It would have been a gigantic metal pinata, but then he probably would have been a bigger target for gluttony. Would have worked perfect. I mean, he's almost like a little hotel. There's enough space in there. I'm just glad that when the initial transformation happened in Full Metal Alchemist, thank goodness they were in a basement next to armor. Like, what if they tried to bring their mother back to life in the bathroom? There's gotta be something! Is your name Al or John from now on? Just Ed dragging a toilet everywhere. I don't like where this is going, Nissan. This is perfect. I'm getting muscle training. Everyone seems to love you. But yeah, this is nuts. I have been living in the great city of New York for about a year now, and that is, for anyone else who joins me in Manhattan, the first thing that I want to tell all tourists who come in onto the island, know your subway stop. Know where you are getting off at. Because when you get off at the wrong subway stop, in the wrong neighborhood, you know. It was about 2 in the morning after dinner shift. I was the only white guy in a quarter mile. Felt like I was playing Resident Evil 5. Without a gun. That is legendary mode for anybody. I don't care how good you think you are. There is not a whole lot of running you can do in an apron either. That is the neat part. There are so many neat people in New York City, and you realize the most normal people on this city, on this island, are the people who come in from the island. Because living here after like the 3rd hour, your mind starts to make a compromise. I've had so many weird people just come in my restaurant, and you gotta wonder, it's such an effort to be out there crazy all day, and I wonder like what pep talk do they give themselves in the morning before they come out? Oh God. I was so crazy yesterday, how do I top it? Yesterday I went to the Dunkin' Donuts and just talked to my armpit for 4 hours. I don't think I can be crazy again today, but no. Kids at the video store need something to blog about. I gotta do it for them, and the boy says. The best part is anyone who truly believes that they are the Satan ones. Don't you realize they're the craziest ones? They're the ones you keep your children away from. There is no right way, there is no right path, there is no perfect anime, there is no quintessential fandom. It's just a matter of all of us, and that's what we're here to celebrate. A couple of other weird things that have happened to me since living in New York City. I had this woman sitting next to me on the subway, we regard each other. The best way to freak out a New Yorker, native New Yorker, smile and wave. They think something is up, they think your partner's like right behind them, gonna shank them. They clutch the person like they start walking away. I'm like, that's a shame, you're just trying to pass a smile. It breaks my heart, they think I'm gonna mug them, and then they get all paranoid and they grab their purse and they walk away. It's like, where's the faith in mankind? That makes me sad. Also, harder to mug them when they do that. But this woman was sitting next to me, and just out of nowhere goes, I swear it was like Spider-Man coming out of her nostril. It just launches, like spreads out as it hits the window, stays connected to her nose, and she doesn't do anything about it. She just lets it sit there. But there's no end to the weird things that happen in New York City, but I really wish this were a city that had 2 lanes in the sidewalk. I wish there were an express lane for natives, and a slow lane for tourists and foreigners. You're trying to get from point A to point B in the middle of Times Square, and you're stuck behind this guy. And then they get hit by the taxi. Because you're not looking ahead. In New York, you don't look up, you're not going to find Spider-Man. He is gone on the weekdays. I think he has a day job, no one's sure what exactly yet. Pizza? Pasta! That is a weird part. So we all know about how Marvel bought up, Disney bought up Marvel, right? All I will say to that, Kingdom Hearts Deadpool.
Yeah!
party with Bambi, the Little Mermaid, and Wolverine. The fact that that is not a demented fanfic is just wrong in my head. But if anyone reads comics, you'll pick up there are some characters that they use over and over and over. Batman is, of course, one of the quintessentials. Marvel uses Wolverine in everything. They even use him in his own movie. That's just how badass he is. But Wolverine is in everybody's party. He's in like 2 versions of the Avengers, 1 X-Men, 1 X-Force. Maybe he does X-Force on the times. Every now and then he'll switch out, go and drag in these Invisible Women, just do Fantastic Four every now and then. But he's on everyone's team, which doesn't really make to me a lot of sense, because I know he's not doing it for the medical coverage. The guy's got healing factor. He can grow back his own arm. He doesn't need the medical coverage. Maybe he just needs like the dental plan. Maybe that is the one weakness of healing factor. Gingivitis. Dental plan, Dakin needs braces. Dental plan, Dakin needs braces. Oh, it's all fun and games. The best part about, so I've been doing these conventions probably longer than is sane. But I'm going all around. I love meeting all the fans. I love seeing how people will take on different interpretations of cosplays. Like, I had this one gothic Lolita version of the Akatsuki. Someone came as Itachi, but they had this black lacy puffy dress with the red Akatsuki clouds on it. So it was Loli Itachi. That was pretty cool. And then there was the Team Fortress bikini troupe that I saw down in Denver. That was a lot of fun. Someone actually cosplayed Dane Cook's movie career last year, but... No, wait, that was an actual pile of pigeon crap, I'm sorry. So one of the things that NYAF will be balked on, but doesn't really need to be, because NYAF doesn't have a rave like a lot of conventions, which, you know, give or take, it's okay. Kind of a big concrete space anyway, not sure how that would go. But a rave at an anime convention earns its name pretty well, right? It's got the strobe lights going, stage fog is pouring everywhere, half the people are glowing around you. It's like a Harajuku zombie movie. It's like Silent Hill on Technicolor. They're wandering out of the